Chapter 699, The Freak Named Gill. It starts at the estate. There was an explosion and it showed that me, Courtney and Nico were practicing in the training yard. I fired a massive blast of fire at a training statue that looked like Frisia. It hit it and exploded with incredible power. Crab I am. When the smoke cleared, the statue was completely incinerated. Nico fired a powerful blast of fire at a statue that looked like Phobos and Nerissa and they hit them and exploded. Crab The statues were incinerated. Courtney fired powerful blasts of fire from her hands and they hit statues that looked like all the losers of Total Drama and incinerated them in powerful explosions. Courtney, that was so awesome. Me, it sure was. Courtney, let me see if I can do this move. I made a statue of Scott and Courtney clapped her hands and a thunderous blast of fire exploded towards the statue in a powerful blade of fire and it hit the statue and exploded. Crab I am. When the smoke cleared, the entire statue was completely incinerated into ash. Me, that was awesome Courtney. Courtney, it sure was. Me, let's take a rest. We did so. Nico, hey JD. One thing still puzzles me. Me, what's that Nico? Nico, why would Zira have such an incredible hatred towards Simba in all of the Pride lands? Me, sigh, because Simba banished Zira and her family from the Pride lands for their loyalty to Scar. Nico, why? Me, after Scar was defeated and deposed, Simba became the true king of the Pride lands. But Zira told Simba he could not rule the Pride lands because Scar chose her son Kavyu to be his successor. Courtney, but Scar was never the real king. Me, that's exactly right and that's the same thing Simba told Zira. But Zira would not listen to reason. Instead she attacked Simba. But Simba won that fight very quickly. But after that he had no choice. He had to banish Zira and her family from the Pride lands. Forever. Nico, that is awful. Me, yet. But Zira swore revenge. She vowed to overthrow Simba and reclaim the Pride lands in the name of Scar. Nico, that is a nightmare. I can't believe her heart was filled with that much hatred and evil. Courtney, it disgusts me. Me too Courtney. Lin then came out. Lin, guys we got trouble. Me, let's go. We went into the estate. Inside the estate we went to the computer. We saw a massive spike in radiation at a camp in the middle of southern Iowa. Me, this isn't good. The satellites are showing a concentrated spike of radiation in southern Iowa. Vince looked at the location and he saw that it was in a camp that was all too familiar to him. Vince, I know that camp. That's a camp that was shut down 10 years ago due to an illegal radioactive waste dumping operation. That's Camp One Weep. But when Ron Stoppable heard that name, he had a panic attack. Kim, guys. Ron has a majorly bad history with that camp. He once went to that camp. Ron, I have an old enemy that went there. Flashback. Ron, narrating. His name was Gill and he was the worst ever bully to me in all of the camp. He was swimming in the lake and it smelled really funny and looked weird. I traded for my spot in swimming for his spot in arts and crafts. We never saw him again until 2 years ago. He was now a swamp monster mutant Gillman called Gill. He added another L to his name. He swore to get revenge and swore to stop at nothing to kill me. Flashback ends. Me, boy this guy must be a freak. Lincoln, no kidding. Me, it shows that there's a dark orb there. JD too, and there's a Shen Gongwu as well. Me, really? Which one? JD too, the orb of Tornami. It's a blue ball that fires a massive stream of water at the target. Me, cool. Well we're not gonna get the job done just by sitting here. Team Loud Phoenix Storm, let's fly. We set out for Camp One Weep. ******. We arrived at Camp Wanaweep and it was a total cesspool. The cabins were all covered in moss and disgusting plants and all kinds of rotten features. There was a lot of radiation in the area. My Geiger counter was clicking like crazy. Me, whoa. This place is a dump. Vince, it sure is. Me, first let's find the orb of Tornami. JD2, I can lead the way. Me, how do you plan to do that? Then a red laser beam fired out of my E-crest in the middle of my forehead and it was leading the way to the orb of Tornami. Me, that is cool. It's like Ren's compass on the planet Mare. We followed the laser and it led to a tree by the lake. Me, the laser is pointing to this tree. I went to the tree and in a hole in the tree there was a nest with eggs and it also had the orb of Tornami. Me, there it is. I grabbed the orb and jumped down. Me, here it is guys. The orb of Tornami. Lola, that's it. It looks more like a blue ball. Lainey, Lola, looks can be deceiving. Lola, oh. Then we heard some geese flying above the lake. Then suddenly we saw an unexpected surprise when we saw a massive shark jump out of the water and try to grab the geese. The geese flew away. Me, whoa. Did you all see the size of that shark? Vince, that had to be the biggest shark ever. Lisa, that's because that particular kind of shark was a prehistoric shark called Charcharodon megalodon. We gasped when we heard that name. Me, the megalodon? But that's impossible. Nicole, those sharks died out 2.6 million years ago. They lived 35 million years ago. Nico, how can a giant prehistoric shark like that survive after being dead for 2.6 million years? Then we heard an all too familiar voice. That's because it's one of my creations. Me, I know that voice. The heartless that came out of the shadows looked like a humanoid piranha with an aura of dark fire. John, Paradigm. Terroristic DNA piranha, did you miss me? Street sharks. Me, so you are the one that created this giant megalodon. Terroristic DNA piranha, yes. Meet Big Toot Hess. My largest creation ever. Me, you make me sick Paradigm. Stacy, you also are the one that ruined my little sister's life. Olga, and our lives as well. Trudy saw the shark and then she somehow got a psychic and aura feeling and she knew whose it was. Trudy, Valerie, is that you? Edzilla, Ed smashed shark. Hunches Big Toot Hess. Me, Trudy, do you know who that shark is? Trudy, I do. She's my big sister Valerie. Stacy, I remember you told me all about Valerie. She disappeared after your biological parents were killed. I see you all like my friend. We then saw a freak of nature come out and it was a scaly Gill man with red eyes. Ron, Gill Moss. Gill Moss, Ron Stoppable. Long time no see. Ron, way too long. I mean, you and I have only fought each other at last only 2 times. Gill Moss, that's because it took me so long to regain my mutant form. Me, boy you are a freak. Bone Crusher, BW this guy is ugly and a monster. Gill Moss, you killed my father. Me, who is your father? Gill Moss, Paradigm. We were shocked. Terroristic DNA piranha, I just want to say that Gill is the son I always wanted. Gill Moss, thanks. G1 Silverbolt, a heartless for a father? I'm surprised there isn't a heartless for Gill's mother as well. Terroristic DNA piranha, size I never was interested in getting married. I was too caught up in my work for that kind of thing. Me, quietly to Nico, from all accounts you think he's gay? Nico, quietly, no idea. Lori, that is literally the most disgusting thing I've ever heard. Me, now it's time for us to get rid of you freaks for good. Ron, KP, there's only one way we can beat Gill. Kim, eyes widens Wyatt. You don't mean. Ron, yet. I have to get mutated into a beaver again. Kim, Ron, we don't even know if the slime will turn you into that form again. It might turn you into something more savage. Ron, we can worry about the consequences later. Now, let's get some mutagen on me. And I can give you the power to change at will, Ron. Let's get them. Street sharks, shark attack. The Bolton siblings and the Oromov sisters transformed and we went at them. I punched the terroristic DNA piranha in the face and knocked him down. Slam you, echoing, seismic slam. Slam you slammed the ground with a powerful punch and the ground shook violently and Gill fell down. He fired a blast of mutagenicus and it hit Ron and turned him into a beaver. He was all fury and he had a beaver tail. Ron, yet. Now we're talking. Moto our master, that's a nice look on you, Ron. Ron, thanks Moto our master. Then 4 figures and a dragon swooped in out of nowhere and they punched Gill with a ferocious fury of fisticuffs. They revealed themselves and we saw a young Xylan monk boy, a Mexican boy, a Japanese girl with purple hair and blue eyes and a Texan boy and a long dragon. Me? Wow. That was impressive. Omi, Tibetan accent, it's a pleasure to meet you JD. I am Omi, student of Master Fong and Xylan warrior of water. Raimundo, I'm Raimundo Pedrosa, Xylan warrior of wind. Kimiko, I'm Kimiko Tohomaiko, Xylan warrior of fire. Clay, southern accent, and I'm Clay Bailey, Xylan warrior of earth. Me, Kung Fu Bao, it's an honor to meet you all. Gill sees the Xylan warriors, nice move bringing more of your friends, stoppable. Ron, I only met them just now. Gill sarcastically, sure. Stay right there. I'll be right back after I deal with these 4. I swooped in and kicked him in the face. Me, you are not gonna get to them on my watch you freak. Gill so you're looking for the orb of Tornami, hey? Well, I just happen to have it in my possession. Omi, then please, give it to us. Kimiko, trust us. It's more safer in our hands. Gill sure. But only after you kill Stopapel and his friends. Clay, now, hold on there. You're asking us to kill fellow heroes. Raimundo, yet. We're not that desperate for the orb. Docho, in fact, now that I think about it, my Shengongwu sense isn't directed towards you. Me, that's because I have it. I pulled out the orb of Tornami. Me, Omi, I know this is weird but we also have found some of the Shengongwu. Omi, you'll have to tell us about how you got them. Me, I plan to Omi. But first we have a monster to kill and a mutated radioactive freak to throw in prison for all eternity. Kimiko, okay. Gill fired another blast of ooze at Jap. But he was unaffected. Jap laughs. Sorry. But I'm already a mutant right now. I kicked Gill in the face and knocked him out and we tied him to a metal pole. Me, you stay here while we deal with your asshole pedophile of a father. We went at the terrorizing DNA piranha and I punched him in the face. Laney slashed him in the face with a plant sword laced with sulfuric acid and it poisoned him. Gelzap fired a powerful blast of lightning at the terrorizing DNA piranha and electrocuted him with 500 billion volts of electricity. Lightwire fired a powerful rainbow light blast from her lure and it hit him and exploded. Craboom. Cyber Shark jumped out of the water. Cyber Shark maximize. Cyber Shark transformed and he fired hammerhead missiles at the terrorizing DNA piranha and they hit him and exploded. Craboom. Transketo terrorize. Transketo transformed and fired a missile at him and it hit him and exploded. Craboom. Cyber Shark, let's try out our new upgrades. Transketo, you got it. Cyber Shark, Cyber Key Power. The animatron Cyber Planet Key went into Cyber Shark's back and out came 6 tentacles that had laser blasters on the ends. Transketo, Cyber Key Power. The animatron cyber planet key went into Transquito's back and his mosquito wings spread out and became powerful butterfly wings. Cyber Shark, this is an amazing upgrade. Transquito, it sure is. Let's see what they can do. Cyber Shark fired powerful green lasers from the tentacles and they all hit the terrorizing DNA piranha and exploded with incredible power in a huge cloud of green smoke and fire. Crab ho 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 ho. Transquito, my turn. Transquito's wings ignited with a massive amount of pure fire and he flew at the terrorizing DNA piranha with Mach 10 speed and he went so fast that he set the ground and the grass on fire and he flew past him with blazing speed and fire exploded all around him. Crab ho 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 ho. Me, oh that is so cool. Nico, Lisa and Nicole and all the Transformers did a great job. Optimus Primal, they sure did. Time to help out too. Optimus Primal maximize. Optimus Primal transformed. Me, time for us to lend a hand too. Giganteon Cyber Key Power. The Giganteon Cyber Planet Key went into my device on my right arm and Quick Mix's Cement Mixer Blaster formed and opened. Me, nice. It's Quick Mix's Cement Chamber Blaster. Quick Mix, Irish accent, that's right lad. Use it well. Me, with pleasure. I fired a powerful laser blast from it and it hit the terrorizing DNA piranha and exploded. Crab bo ho 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 I am. Lincoln, that was awesome. Nico, time for some extreme speed. Decepticon Cyber Key Power. The Decepticon Cyber Planet Key went into Nico's device and his ankles were now equipped with ultra-powerful jet boosters. Nico, oh wow. It's Cybertron Megatron's engine boosters. Let's see what these can do. Nico activated them and flew at Mach 20 speed and he slammed into the terrorizing DNA piranha with devastating force and a Mach 20 sonic boom slammed into him and exploded with unbelievable power. Crab bo ho 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 I am. Lincoln, that was awesome. Me, Wing Saber, Leah Breaker, let's link up. Wing Saber, you got it JD. Leah Breaker, let's do it. Wing Saber transformed into an awesome flying jet backpack and he went onto me and Leah Breaker went onto my right arm. Me, JD Knudsen, flying sonic claw mode. Me, oh this is so awesome. Wing Saber, it sure is. Now let's do this. Me, you got it. Autobot Cyber Key Power. The Autobot Cyber Planet Key went into Wing Saber and his jet nose became a powerful plasma cannon. Me, Animatron Cyber Key Power. The Animatron Cyber Planet Key went into Leah Breaker and his claws flipped forward. Me, let's go. We flew at the terrorizing DNA piranha and he fired his DNA helix laser blaster at me and I fired the plasma cannon and the blasts collided and exploded. Crab bo ho 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 I am. Using the cover of the smoke from the explosion, I popped out of the smoke and slashed him and sent him skyward by kicking him into the air and fired another plasma blast and it hit him and exploded. G1 Silverbolt, time for some combos. Sonic, you got it. G1 Silverbolt turned into a Concorde jet. G1 Silverbolt, Cyber Key Power. The Earth Cyber Planet Key went into his jet engines and missile launchers popped out. Sonic, time for some speed power. Earth Cyber Key Power. The Earth Cyber Planet Key went into his device and he got powerful jet boosts on his feet. G1 Silverbolt fired his missiles and Sonic ran at hypersonic speed. G1 Silverbolt and Sonic the Hedgehog, hypersonic missile thrash. Sonic and the missiles went at hypersonic speed and they slammed into the terrorizing DNA piranha and exploded. Crab G1 Silverbolt, now that was awesome. Sonic, Paradigm is a much bigger slow MO than ever. Moto our master, time for our combo. Cyber Key Power. Moto our master turned into a semi-truck and trailer and the Earth Cyber Planet Key went into the trailer and out came airplane wings and engines. Bowser Jr. went into his clown car. Bowser Jr., let's make this fun. Earth Cyber Key Power. The Earth Cyber Planet Key went into the back of Bowser Jr.'s clown car and out came his boxing gloves. But they were bigger than before and they had spikes grow on them. Missile launchers also popped out of the car. Bowser Jr., this is awesome. They flew at the terrorizing DNA Piranha. Moto our master fired lasers and missiles and Bowser Jr. had his boxing gloves at rapid pace. Moto our master and Bowser Jr., missile fisticuff assault. The missiles hit the terrorizing DNA Piranha and exploded and the boxing gloves from Bowser Jr.'s clown car punched him all over the place and pulverized him into dust. Laney, let's get him Mossman. Mossman, you got it Laney. Laney called forth evil seeds plant monsters and they screeched with powerful bloodlust and they went at the terrorizing DNA Piranha and they bit him and threw him into the ground. Laney called forth some plant Tyrannosaurus creatures and they fired deadly barbs at him. Mossman fired a massive wave of green plants and flowers. Laney and Mossman, the seeds of nature's fury. The plants combined and slammed into the terrorizing DNA Piranha and they hurt really bad. Mossman, that was very clever using evil seeds powers Laney. Laney, thanks Mossman. I learn very fast. Lana, let's freeze and smack him Ron. Ron, you got it Lana. Lana fired a massive blast of ice lightning and it froze the terrorizing DNA Piranha in a ball of pure of ice. Lana kicked the ball of ice to Ron. Ron, service. Ron smacked the ice ball up into the air. Lana and Beaver Ron, icy volleyball slam. Beaver Ron went up into the air and smacked the ice ball towards the ground and it shattered and the terrorizing DNA Piranha. Rat Trap, now it's our turn. Rat Trap maximize. Rat Trap transformed. Rat Trap, time to test my new upgrades. Cyber Key Power. The animatron Cyber Planet Key went into his blaster and out came 2 more blasters. Rat Trap, oh this is amazing. Lisa, it's time to turn this DNA mutant into Primordial Ooze. Lisa made a powerful blaster that fires Primordial slime and she and Rat Trap fired their blasters. Rat Trap and Lisa, Primordial Blast Storm Assault. The blasts hit the terrorizing DNA Piranha and destroyed his arms. Lynn, now it's our turn. Tila, with pleasure Lynn. Lynn formed a staff of pure molten magma and slammed it into the terrorizing DNA Piranha with incredible force and burned him bad. Tila slashed him with her staff too. Lynn and Tila, volcanic staff strike. Lynn and Tila joined their staffs and struck the terrorizing DNA Piranha with the pure ferocity of a volcano. Me, time to finish him off with a final smash. Ron, you got it JD. I'll start. Beaver Tail Smash. Ron grew his beaver tail to the size of a sofa and slammed it down on the terrorizing DNA Piranha with devastating force. Jab, this is for turning us into the street sharks. Hammerhead Chomp. Jab bit the terrorizing DNA Piranha with incredible force and bit off his legs. Ripster, let's finish this freak off with a grand finale final smash. Shred Girl, let's do it brothers and sisters. Fast Fly Fish, yet. Ripster, power of the Great White. Jab, power of the Hammerhead. Strix, power of the Tiger Shark. Slam You, power of the Whale Shark. Shred Girl, power of the Sauce Hark. Mantaman, power of the Manta Ray. Shred Imari, power of the Octopus. Gel Zap, power of the Sea Wasp. Light Wire, power of the Viper Fish. Fast Fly Fish, power of the Flying Fish. Spirits of the animals they were gene slammed with appeared. Ripster, it's time for your gene slamming ways to end paradigm. Gene Slammers, Wrath of the Ocean. The spirits of the sea went at the terrorizing DNA Piranha and they slammed into him and completely vaporized him. Terrorizing DNA Piranha, damn you street sharks. They reverted back after the fight and Dr. Paradigm was thrown into the river of fire for all eternity. Nico, and he shall smite the wicked and plunge them into the fiery pit. Me, that was awesome. John, thanks JD. It was really cool doing a grand finale final smash. Stacy, it sure was. You were awesome, Trudy. Trudy, thanks big sis. Now we have to help Valerie. Etzela brought Big Toothes ashore and she was braced down. Trudy flew up to her with her flying fish wings spread. She was looking at Big Toothes in the eye and her face was reflected on it. Trudy, Valerie, it's me, Trudy. Your little fish bug. Don't you recognize me? Big Toothes then recognized Trudy all too well. Trudy, JD, you have to help her out. Me? Okay. Here we go. Boys, you may want to cover your eyes. We did so after I snapped my fingers and Big Toothes was changing back to human. But when the transformation was done, she was totally without clothes and she woke up. She had blonde hair and green eyes. Valerie, what happened? She saw us with our eyes covered and she saw that she was without clothes. Valerie covers her naked body. Can someone please get me some clothes? Maria walked over. Maria, I got you covered, Valerie. Maria put some clothes on for her. She gave her blue jeans, purple sandals, a purple summer shirt with shark teeth on it and a purple sleeveless trench coat. She also had a purple hair bow on. Valerie, that's much better. I look awesome. Thanks, Maria. Maria, you're welcome, Valerie. Trudy, Valerie. Trudy went over and hugged her sister. Valerie laughs. Trudy, my little fish bug. I missed you so much. Trudy, I missed you so much, sis. Valerie, I missed you too. Stacy, it's great to see you again, Valerie. Valerie, you too, Stacy. I heard you disappeared a while back. Stacy, not just me, Valerie. We have a lot to tell you. We built a campfire and explained everything. Valerie was absolutely horrified. Valerie, so I was turned into a thing called a megalodon? Me, yet. It's an extinct prehistoric shark that lived 35 million years ago. Do you remember anything that happened before you turned into a megalodon? Valerie, the last thing I remember was walking along the beach. Flashback. Valerie, narrating. I was walking along the beach of Fishin City when I was suddenly hit by what looked like a tranquilizer dart. Right in my side. Then I was suddenly in excruciating pain. It was a pain unlike anything I've ever felt before. Valerie holds her stomach in pain. What's happening to me? Why am I in so much pain? Valerie, next thing I did was I dove into the sea and everything blacked out. I had no idea what I was doing and I wasn't in control of myself. Flashback ends. Valerie, and now here I am all better. Stacy, that's awful what you went through. You aren't the only one, Valerie. Me and my brothers were gene slammed by Dr. Paradigm and his evil science. Dana, yet. Same with me and my sisters. Yuna, it wasn't a pleasant experience. Trudy, yet. It happened to me too. Me, but we gave them the ability to transform at will. Valerie, is that happening to me as well? Me, yes. But your transformation has 2 stages. You can transform into half megalodon or a full-fledged megalodon. Valerie, that's awesome. Trudy, I'm so happy to have my sister back. Valerie, me too. Valerie was made a member of the Bolton family. We went back to the estate and Lucy used Evil Lynn's staff and magic to strip Gill Moss of his mutant powers and we threw him into the Mariana Trench prison for all eternity. His cellmate was Kane Marco aka Juggernaut. Juggernaut, what are you in for? Gill, trying to kill Team Loud Phoenix Storm. Me, and you are gonna stay here for all eternity. Nico, you are a disgusting freak, Gill. You don't care about anyone but yourself. Me and Nico, in unison, Gill Moss, you have failed this city. Me, well said. Nico, thanks. We left the prison and Gill swore to get terrible revenge when he gets out. He wouldn't stop ranting. But with pitch black darkness 36,000 feet down and 16,000 pounds of water pressure per square inch at every corner, he will never be getting out. He will die if he does. During the fight, Nico caught a Smeargle and a Hitmontop. We also gave Ron the ability to transform into his Beaver Ron form at will. Me, you all did really well. Lisa, thank you, second elder brother. This was an amazing fight. Me, yep, and we destroyed Dr. Paradigm completely. Nico, I have an idea for how we can safely use the Shen Gongwu without fear of them being stolen. Omi, explain it to us. Nico, well, we can have Stewie and Lisa connect the Wu to devices. Then, we can use said devices to summon Shen Gongwu in our possession to us no matter where we are. That way, we won't have to keep going back to the vault every time. What do you guys think? Omi, I think that is a most impressive idea. Clay, I agree there. Me, that's a brilliant idea, Nico. And I heard that you guys are all having problems with an evil group called the Halen. Raimundo, yet. They are our sworn enemies. Me, we'll have to know more about them before we decide to take a course of action. Kimiko, my favorite adventure was when you guys killed Mother Gothel the first time. Shocker, to be fair, I was the one who delivered the finishing blow to her. Elian, nope. I was the one who aged her to death. She was dead before she hit the ground. Me, I think you both really socked it to her. But it was actually Lola that killed her the first time. We killed her twice. Lola, oh yeah. That is true. And she was a burned husk. Kimiko, but she deserved it regardless. Lainey, she sure did, Kimiko. Me, yep. Ron, to the viewers, you mess with the laws of Mother Nature and there will be horrible consequences. Me, you got that right, Ron. Now we have the Xylan warriors with us to help us on our adventures. Valerie and Trudy were reunited after being separated. The end. Asterisk asterisk asterisk. Another fanfiction complete. Gilmloss was the strangest villain in the Kim Possible series. He was also a true freak of nature. Nico-chan 11 gave me the ideas for this one. Thanks man, as always. Let me know what you all think. See you all next time.